A tight over. 28 gone, Nepal 83 for 5. Nepali two batters in the middle are fighting for the country, trying to build innings, trying to put up a decent partnership to get a decent score in the scoreboard to come and when they come to out to bowl. But at the moment, it's all been Pakistan. The last couple of overs, probably Nepal is trying to sneak in with some effort in the previous over of Ali Aswan with two maximums. And the temptation will be there to go even harder.
Absolutely. The partnership 37 at the moment. Ideally, they would want it to grow. They're getting comfortable at the crease at the moment. You just get a feeling that they're comfortable against the spinners. The way they're moving around in the crease, their footwork, I think, has been spot on against the spin. Both the left arm spinners operating at the same time. You've been talking about it. Maybe time to bring in the fast bowlers. 3 fast bowlers in Pakistan side with good pace and smart bowlers.
And also considering that Ali Aswan in his 9th over already and just the 29th over in progress. Maybe the skipper of Pakistan comfortable bowling out Ali Aswan. Maybe he's not skillful enough to bowl in the latter part of the innings. So that's a tactical decision what the Pakistani captain have done. But nevertheless, I think under these conditions, having a fast bowler from one end and creating that doubt and making the batsman uncomfortable is paramount.
And not that just Pakistan have 5 bowling options. They do have Tayyab Arif who can bowl his off spin also. So if left-hander is still there, that's in the air but safe, just away from the fielder. You just get a feeling whenever the ball is pitched up to the Udham, he goes after it. I think that's the right way. If the ball is there in your zone, in your area, you must capitalize on it and score runs, because run scoring have been tough. So every time as opportunity is provided, you got to cash on it.
We saw in the previous over, Uttam Tap, as soon as a delivery was given air and in his area, he went for it and it was a massive 6. Mid on up, mid to get up. Will Deepesh Kadel go after? Slightly short of firing it down the leg side. Wide been called.
That's what boundaries can do. He's just, mixing the pace. He just hurried on to the batters this time. Although he's a very smart bowler, he's more of a long format bowler, Ali Aswan.
Oh, he's being tempted to go for a big one. This is good bowling by the youngster. 29 gone, 85 for 5. Five bowlers been used so far. 2 left-arm spinners, 3 quicks. Everyone very, very impressive. But the main impressive bowler for me has been Mohammad Zishan. The first change bowler just bowling the 5 overs. The skipper of Pakistan will be tempted to get him back for a couple of more overs. Run rate back down to 2.9. Extras has been quite on the high side, considering that it's just a 29 overs being bowled. 11 been offered or gifted to Nepal. Arafat Minhas, the left-arm spinner, to continue. Oh, inside edge. This is good stuff by the youngster.
Now bowling into the pitch. I think he's figured it out. What is required on this pitch. I think just tossing it up or giving air is easier for the batter to negotiate. Will just ease it for runs. But if you bowl into the pitch, look to give more reps. Try to spin. One odd delivery might held up in the pitch. So that's where you should be looking to do as a spinner.
As soon as he gets the length, he goes for a full Monty. That's good fielding by Zishan. Tall, lanky fast bowler, never easy getting down. And certainly served 3 runs for Pakistan.
Yeah, great commitment. That's what you want to see from a fast bowler. That shows how gelled up this team is, how much this match means to them, because they want to win this one. They want to have a good start to this tournament. But this group is a very tough one.
A good point that you made. It's a group of death. India, Afghanistan, Pakistan. Two quality teams, and you expect India, Pakistan to go through, but do not write off Afghanistan. They have natural talent who could surprise any team on any day in any levels. So it's very important, as you said, you start well, start with confidence, and be the top two. At the end of the day, you want to finish the group being top two, having a crack at that semi-final. Again, probably didn't get the middle of the bat, but enough to get 2 runs over extra cover.
Yeah, you realize now, every time you toss it up or give some air, now these two batters are comfortable. They're going after you, they're going after and above the fielders. They're looking to score runs, and that's a good approach. They're blocking the good deliveries, and every bad delivery, they're going for the runs. That's smart batting. This partnership is building. 43 at the moment. They need to carry on.
Not giving the length. That's what Arafat bin Nas is trying to do. And he understands that left-hander Uttam Thapa, anything full, is going throwing the kitchen sink at it.
Outside the off stump, beaten. 30 gone. 89 for 5, Nepal.
And 30 overs been bowled, 89 for 5. These are the batting to follow. Bipin, Bishal, Akash and Subhash to follow. At the moment, Uttam and Deepesh putting up a partnership for Nepal. The top order been blown away with the pace and the bounce of the 3 fast bowlers from Pakistan.
Not an ideal start for Nepal. We've been talking about how important the good start is in this tournament, especially in this group. We were talking about Afghanistan. I think they're the most improved side in international cricket. And after what they did in World Cup to Pakistan, I think we should be careful at this level also.
Again, mid-on up, invitation been thrown. And Uttam Thapa says thank you very much and deposits a boundary over mid-wicket.
Yeah, not smart captaincy by the captain. He's keeping the slip. But having mid-on inside, I think that is invitation, and you're tossing it up, he's going over that. Maybe look to bring in the fielder and bring that. Yeah, you just heard me on time. Look at that, tossed up, cleared his left leg, right move, played over mid-on and get a boundary. So a bit of recovery being done by this partnership, which is building.
Again, mid-off field, long-off fielder and clears him. He took the risk, Uttam, but what he did well, he went through the stroke. There was an element of risk, but nevertheless a good shot for another maximum.
Fantastic batting. That has to be the shot of the game so far. Outside the off stump, that bat swing is just amazing. Look at that. Amazing bat swing. The placement too. He knew where he's hitting and he's carried on with it. That is good partnership. 50-run partnership. 53 at the moment. And as I've been saying, they need to carry on at least till the 40th over and then look to go big. But they're just doing fine at the moment. Just carry on. Stay there.
This is good batting. Very good batting. 4-6 followed by a single. Impressive.
Yeah, Ali Asfan into his last over. It's just ruined his career, his figures, but Nepal has brought up their 100. That's a good recovery done by them after 5 cheap wickets. This partnership, 54 runs, will give them a lot of confidence and momentum going into the second inning.
momentum is the word. All of a sudden, in the last 4 overs, there's been a huge momentum shift towards Nepal, especially with the left-arm spinner. Ali Asman has been taken to the cleaners. 3 sixers, a boundary. As we all said, Nepalis look very comfortable facing the spinners. Nevertheless, I think the batsmen have to give him a lot of credit for the fight back, what they're trying to put up.
Runs. Oh, beautiful fielded too. I thought the way he has hit it, it's all 4 written over it, but fantastic effort at square leg by Arafat Minhas. You need more of that effort from the fielders. Ali Aswan has completed his quota of overs, 10 overs bowled by him, 46 runs given, just 1 wicket. Now, as you said, the momentum shifting towards Nepal. This partnership is 55. It's 101 for 5. It would be interesting to see now that Ali Aswan has bowled his 10 overs. Beg the captain of Pakistan what he believes is the right choice of bowling from this end. Zishan, as you said, I will definitely go with that because he is the one who's bowled 5 overs. You can bowl him for a couple of overs or maybe 3 overs spell here.
Mid off. Oh, for a second I thought it was going towards the fielder. But nevertheless, another boundary. Good shot.
Yeah, poor bowling again. They're bowling at their strength, in their zone, in the channel where they like, both the batters, they like anything in their zone up to them. The clarity of thought that they wanted to go over the head of the fielder, placing it beautifully for 4 runs. Well, look at that. It was pitched up in his zone. Clarity also between the 2 fielders. It was in the air, but safe. And a good result too.
What's important in that stroke was not trying to go across the line. It's going through the line. Most of the time, a left-arm spinner is bowling to a left-hander. Left-hander will be targeting long on, mid-wicket. Those are the options. But Deepesh Kadal just went through the stroke and found the boundary. Very, very impressive.
Good cricket. Very good cricket. A boundary followed up by a single. Keep rating the strike. I think that's where Deepesh has been very good. Earlier, we saw Jha, the left-hander. He played cross the line and lost his wicket. This is exactly what you were mentioning. Don't do that because there is not much turn. Most likely, the ball will be a straighter one from the left-arm spinner. So be careful.
Now, this is good batting. Very good batting by Uttam Thapa. Risk-free, just a single down the ground.
Something needs to be done from Pakistan side. They're just losing their grip on this game.
Single again. When the boundary is hard to come by, this is what you do. Get a single and rotate the strike. 32 gone, 109 for 5. as the left arm spinners finishes his quota. Ali Asman, another left arm is into the attack. Probably, I think, as we all agreed, should have been Zishan, but nevertheless, yeah, he just commentator is not the captain. Bowling to his seventh. Amir has been impressive as well. Doesn't have the bounce what the other two has, but the nagging length and line have been very impressive with the left arm. Just a reminder, do not commit to the front foot.
And I just get a feeling that the conditions and the pitch have eased up a little for the batters. Earlier on, the ball was swinging, seaming with the bounce. I think it was tough for the batters. But now, and we've been saying that, if you stay longer, you will get runs. You will get those bad deliveries also. I believe now is the time.
Try and cash in on the opportunity. That's what the good batters do. And Uttam and Deepesh have done the hard work, have negated the early storm. But at the moment, the job is not done yet. More than 18 overs, or just under 18 overs to be bowled. At least if these two batters could bat up to about 40-42nd over, and if they stay in by that time, we could see some fireworks, especially with both the batters having the ability of going big. Down the leg side, wide been called, correct call by the umpire.
Yeah, he didn't like that. It is disappointed, but I think a good call by the umpire. Been really impressed by this partnership. 35 for Uttam and 27 by Deepesh. The need to carry on, and as you just rightly mentioned, they have that ability to go big. It's very important. We saw that, but can they do it against the fast bowling? That's the question. They were doing it with quite ease against the spinners.
Don't think they'd be comfortable facing the fast bowlers, but this is where the grit, the hard work comes into play. And if they could get at least 4 singles or 5 singles off the left armour, and at the moment, I don't think Deepesh is looking to get that single. All he wants to do is block. To reach the next level, this is what the youngsters, especially in the associate countries, should know and should be able to do it. Because when you're under pressure, when the bowler is bowling well, the best place to be is at the non-striker's end to get the single. That's much better. Just outside the some bounce, soft hands, get a single, get the non-striker at the striker's end.
Absolutely. I think we can just give them a little leeway because they don't play that longer format or one-day cricket much in Nepal. So that ability to take the singles, place it between the fielders, but they will learn. The more cricket they play at this level, they will learn. And we already are seeing, courtesy to this partnership, that they do have the ability to do it. Just have to play more cricket.
Too high, probably pitching outside the leg stump as well. And on the 33rd, Nepal, 1-1-0-5.
Interesting to see now if Big continues with the spinner from the other end, because this partnership, look, Uttam scored 35 and he's improving on the strike rate to 57 deliveries. Deepesh is there with him on 28 of 56 deliveries. The need to carry on. It was all Pakistan early on. 21 for Arjun, Tilak 7, Akash 7, 6, and Dev without scoring. So this is a good passage for Nepal going on at the moment. 33 overs, 110 for 5.
Out of 4 overs from Arfad Minhas, we have Zishan back into the attack. Exactly we've been saying for a long time. From the same end, it was very impressive in the first 5 overs. Pace, bounce, movement. I like to see, looking at this field, to have a slip in place. Probably try and get the short mid-wicket fielder around the second slip. And try and bowl to Deepesh Karel just outside the off stump with the bounce and try and nick him off. Just like that. Oh, imagine if there's a second slip fielder. That would have been a dolly catch.
You call it right. Slip should have been there. Especially when you brought your ace bowler back and you're looking to break the partnership. You've got to have that. You've got to give your bowler max opportunity to get a wicket. But that was smartly played. He guided it. It was intentional by Dipesh towards that third area for one.
Certainly intentional, but was he targeting so finer? I doubt it. I thought he was probably trying to target more square, but in the end, no slip in place, no damage done. For the right hander, there's a slip. That's Uttam Thapa. Wicket vacant, deep square leg, deep fine leg, sweeper cover, and third man. Down the leg side again, just a single, two is a call, and probably not come back. Probably Zishan will not have the movement what he had before, but still, if it's in the right areas, probably the length, the bounce will be quite a handy for Zishan, especially with the height that he delivers the ball.
Yeah, the bounce he will have to rely on from now on. And the projected score, if you talk about, they should be looking at least 5 runs. That will get them to 195. And they play better, they might get to 229. Somewhere in between will help. Yeah, he's heard us. There is a slip for the left-hander too, because he guided one towards third in the previous delivery. So that is good captaincy. He's making his decisions quite wisely.
What are the chances second slip comes to play in this delivery? The chances are quite high if he bowls the right length and the line. Oh, too full. Squeeze past cow point and easily come back for the second man for the joy of the Nepali crowd in the grounds.
Well, Chap had to run from a long way, but a couple of runs. This has been a good comeback, especially to the fast bowlers. As you said, they're just taking the score. They're taking those singles and doubles. That's what you want to see. They were quite easy against the spinners, but they were struggling against the fast bowlers. So what to do? Just keep on rotating the strike. That's the best you can do.
Outside edge this time. Zishan strikes. Probably Deepesh Kadal wants to go for a single towards third man. The bounce, we spoke about it. The lateral movement have stopped, but the bounce remains the same. Don't think that was the right option taken. But the youngster pays the price and full marks to Zishan for that amazing delivery.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the right choice of shot he was attempting. Dipesh Kandal, he'll have to go back after scoring 31 fighting runs of 59 deliveries, 2 fours and a 6 to his name. But most importantly for Pakistan, they've broken this partnership. That is why Zishan was brought in. Have a look at that. There was a slip placed and still he went for that. Probably didn't know that there is slip. He wanted to play towards third, and that extra bounce doing the trick for Zishan. He's just bowled his heart out in this game, and he's been rewarded with 3 wickets. Beautiful spell.
114 for 6, and the players are having a drinks.
Lots of support for Nepal. That's good to see. Not big in number, but very loud. Cheering every single run for the team. Good to see. Right behind their young side. because these under 19 players, they're going to see them for a long time. These are future stars for their country. Vishal, the new man in, but look at the figures from Zishan. 3 for 12 inside 6 overs.
6 wickets fallen for Nepal. Latest victim was Deepesh, after scoring 31 valuable runs. Just couldn't capitalize on the start what he had. And Uttam fights another day. It's important that Vishal starts well. Give that support after number 8. I think it's about the bowlers. I think it's very important to get that 150 at least for the psychological effect. But with Zishan, it's not going to be easy. The young man have been hitting the deck hard on the right lines and lengths, getting that awkward bounce, which makes the batsman uncomfortable. And the pitch has behaved the way it's been behaving today. I think most of the teams playing in the Australian surface, if you may say that, will be tempted to bowl more fast bowlers than the spinners. As you see, the spinners are not the greatest of threats, but the fast bowlers have been, though the lateral movement have stopped, the bounce plays a huge role. Oh, a Jaffa. Don't think Bikram was comfortable or wanted to come to the front foot. Bednall ends up.
What a ball to get first up. That is just quality by Zishan. Having pace is one thing, but being consistent in one line and one area is another thing, is another art, is another quality that he possesses. Just superb. Great signs for Pakistan cricket. Watching all these 3 fast bowlers being in the right areas consistently.
Very good, very good. Getting behind the ball, Bikram. A successful over for Pakistan. 34 gone, 114 for 6.
It's just the first day of ACC Men's Under 19 Asia Cup. As the tournament progresses, we'll see more support for these youngsters. We already see people coming from Nepal, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Pakistan community here in UAE. So we will be seeing a lot of support, even for Sri Lanka, for India. That's good for cricket. That's good for these youngsters, because having crowd behind gets you to a next level.
Cricket is nowhere near good. The crowd is not there. The crowd is what keeps the game interesting. So I think, as you correctly said, the Pakistani contingent in Dubai is massive. It just have to be, the word has to go around that there's certain future stars are putting up a brilliant show in the ICC Academy, and probably India-Pakistan game would be a big one, big crowd, and then the Afghanistan-Pakistan game will be a good one. It's all the reasons for the rivalries. I think under 19 levels, you need to be able to play under these sort of high pressure games, so that you reach the highest level, playing the PSLs for a Pakistani youngster or playing for the national team won't be an issue, or will be caught off guard.
Spot on. The ability to absorb that pressure, I think you learn from this age. Then you go on to represent the country or the franchise cricket. Or was in there for a little while. Should be glad that he hasn't timed it. If he had timed it better, it might have gone straight to the fielder.
And that's a poor option by Vishal Bikram, especially considering that a set batter at the other end is still batting. It was Uttam Thapa. It's a poor option. Luckily, as you correctly said, did not get anywhere near the middle of the bat. Oh, turn. Bounce. Need of keeping by skipper.
Yeah, change of ends for Arafat Minhas. Realizing it, maybe there is something more for the spinners from this end, because this is the same end from where Ali Asfand was bowling. And we've seen that some grip and spin already from this end. Can be a good move.
I think change happened since Zishan bowled really well in the first spell that he delivered from the other end. And there was a no-brainer to bring Arafat Minhas from the other end.
Maybe just checking from the third umpire. This is a good work by the wicket-keeper, the captain. No problems there. Normally spinners don't do that. The problem is on this end. That's where we need to see.
Yeah, need a bit of stomping as the umpires have gone upstairs.
I think it's safe. She's made it back safely. The initial movement, he did drag his foot outside, but he was back on time. Sharp work by the captain behind the stumps.
Yeah, spot on there. Looks all good. The umpires are signaling not out. He played towards a fine leg, towards the call and comes back pretty easily. He straightened down the line, but nicely played with soft hands to pick up a couple of runs. 35 gone, 118 for 6.
Last 15 overs, 118 for 6, Nepal at the moment. If you look at the follow wickets, there was just this point when 5th and 6th wicket, between that time, that was a good time for Nepal. First wicket falling on 10, 25, 33, 43, 46, and then that partnership. The last wicket falling on 114. Ishan will continue. Again, good bounce, awkward bounce, great line and length also. Good signs.
Yeah, he's been bowling very good from the ball. He started off, and there was a very good partnership between Uttam Thapamagar and Dipesh Karnal. More than 50-run partnership. Look at his figures, 31 dot balls.
That's just amazing. He's used these conditions to his very best. And he's been rewarded with 3 wickets also. That's consistency at his very best. It's never easy playing at a bigger stage. Oh, there's a chance. No, lucky that it didn't go, didn't balloon up.
Vishal Bikram Casey again beaten by the pace of Zishan there. The only bad ball that Zishan bowled was down the leg side when he tried an in-swinger. Apart from that, he's been brilliant today.
Absolutely. 118. What do you think? What is the good total from here on? Where can they get to?
Just less than 15 overs to go now. If they can reach at least 170 to 180 runs, Uttam has to bat the whole innings. Attempted Yorker, but nicely played by Vishal Bikram Casey.
Yeah, you've been following Nepal cricket, but have a look at that. He's just overstepped. I think that is the first no ball that we have seen from the big man, Zishan, just getting carried away from the situation. This can happen to you. When the pitch is favoring you, the team is 119 for 6, you try to too much sometimes.
Yeah, actually a big effort put on by Zishan there, tried to bowl the Yorker. That is why he overstepped. tends to happen for a fast bowler. If you try to do one more step extra, you tend to go over the line.
A change of bats also for Vishal. Maybe opting for another wood. He's just checking around. And as they say, against a fast bowler, you should have a lighter bat just for that movement. Maybe that's the case.
Yeah, that is what I used to when I used to play. I used to have a bit lighter bat against the fast bowlers because I have been opening batting for a number of years for Nepal. Even we can see that Rohit Sharma from India, he plays with a lighter bat. Shubman Gill plays with a lighter bat as well.
Free hit, not utilized. Not the ideal way to play. He was just giving himself room, looking to play over that mid-off fielder. Had he stayed in his crease and looked to play the similar shot, might have helped.
Yes, he was shuffling down the wicket too often there. That is why he missed the ball completely. It was a free hit. Just he could have stayed in his crease, just let the ball bowl, and then swung his bat. Keep your head still and swing the bat. You don't have to move across the crease.
Oh, brilliant! What a catch! What a catch! That's Shamil Hussain for you. Diving towards his right. Fantastic effort. They're right behind each other. What an effort.
Yes, he was airborne there like a Superman. Plucked the ball out of thin air, diving to his right. I don't think the shot was necessary. It was outside the off stump, but just trying to guide that ball to the third man region. But splendid catch. What a brilliant catch. Vishal Bikram Kresi has to depart for one.
That's the fourth one for the big man. Zishan inside his 7th over, 13 runs, and this one was the fourth, but credit has to be given to Shamil Hussain for what a fantastic catch, fabulous effort. As you said, he was airborne. These young cricketers, these modern day cricketers, they're very fit. They dive around, they move around swiftly, they make wickets happen, they create those chances or convert those half chances to full ones.
Yes, that was a splendid catch. Let's look at this again. Just trying to guide that down to third man, but with the Superman taking the catch out of thin air. Splendid.
Just stuck. It's just sort of a day for Pakistan that everything is working in their favour. Bipin Rawal, the new boy in. Can he stay there till the end? Because somebody needs to stay there with Uttam. He's just watching the wickets fell at the other end.
Yeah, Uttam playing an anchor innings. There must be someone to support him to take the innings towards the end. But that's not happening. 7 wickets are already down after the good partnership between Dipesh Karnal and Uttam Thapamagar. Look at that bounce again. Rushed him to the pace. Bipin Rawal. It was not that bat hitting the ball. Well, the ball was hitting the bat in that occasion.
Yeah, that hard length. It just gets scary sometimes. Watching a fast bowler that height with pace and extra bounce in the pitch. I feel for these young boys facing him.
Yeah, it tends to happen. A lower middle order batsman coming and facing the music of Zishan, whose figures is 4 for 13 in his 7th over. What a spell that is bowled today. The first game of this event. Again, beating by the pace. After 36, Nepal 119 for 7.
Yeah, probably the discussion between these two would be that just stay there. What about this as a bowling unit? Amir Ubaid starting off brilliantly, getting wickets each. Ali Arafat. Ali got a 1 wicket, Arafat wicketless, but it was that big man right in the middle. Zishan, 7 overs, 13 runs, 1 maiden and 4 wickets. That's where the damage was done.
Yeah, he was the game changer for Pakistan. Just let not forget that Amir and Shah initially started off down the leg side. Yeah, dropped. It was a sitter drop by the fielder there. That shot fine.
Zishan, the one who just bowled an over, probably still thinking about it. Not concentrating hard enough because that was a simple chance. But a rare bad delivery by Rafat onto the leg stump. These were easier pickings for somebody who's playing on 41. But fielders, you just saw a brilliant catch by Shamil in the previous over. Zishan dropping an easy one.
Even though that was not the best of the deliveries. Hit over the top. The ball running down towards the boundary. 4 runs. A good shot played by Uttam Thapamagar. Opening his face off the bat, deliberately hitting in the air.
Yeah, I think he's decided that he is the one who's going to go after and not let the remaining tailenders have most of the strike. That is good sign. Not exactly where intended, maybe looking to go with an extra cover fielder, but he will take it. He will take those runs any day. Good cricket. Sensible cricket. He realizes that he is important. He has to stay there.
He's the sole batsman who's been set there. 45 of 65. He has to take control now. There was a hint of a turn, good fielding effort at backward point.
Yeah, it's just not worked for Arafat. And credit has to be given to the Nepal batters, the way they have handled spinners. I think the footwork was brilliant. They were brave enough to go over the head of the fielders. That is why they've succeeded getting runs. Again, a little delay. I believe a fielder has been hurt, is just going off the field.
Yeah, they were troubled by the pace bowlers in the initial stages, and Zishan taking those 4 wickets, a wicket apiece for the 2 another fast bowlers. And the Nepali batsmen, they have played spinners very well today. They were troubled by the medium pacers in the initial stages.
Yeah, just monitoring his fielders, Arafat Minhas, the third fielder. But I would really like how Uttam has played. Seriously, it's never easy when the wickets are falling right in front of you. But having that sane head, maturity has shown. And now, Bipin can do this. He just needs to block whenever he's given the opportunity. 37 gone. It's 126 for 7. Nepal. So you've been following Nepal cricket. What do we expect when they come out to bowl? Do they have some express fast bowlers like Pakistan has?
Actually, they don't have too much express fast bowlers, but they have decent medium paces and they have spinners to work on with. Again, hurrying with the pace. Zishan, that struck the gloves of Uttam Thapamagar. Talking about Dipesh Karnal, he is the premier spinner for Nepal. He batted very well. Now it's time for him in the second innings to go and bowl very good. We have Gulshan Jha, who is a very premier all-rounder for Nepal. He's already represented the senior side. His medium pacer will be effective in this kind of a wicket, with the grassy wicket. He hits the deck hard.
Yeah, because they will need them. 127. Let's say if they add 30 more runs, that might challenge Pakistan on this pitch. Because it's not an easy pitch to bat on or free fluent stroke making. Now we see a square-legged place quite close to the batter. There's a slip, there's a gully for Zishan. That's wide. But good bounce, good pace.
Yeah, the idea was right, keeping our short leg there, short square leg, and bowling that bouncer onto the hips, onto the chest, onto the ribs. The idea was right. The line was a bit onto the leg side.
Yeah, he's getting them out. That's what he's doing. He's just mixing it up. The length has been on the shorter side. But he then mixes it up. He bowls those fuller ones too, just to surprise the batter. And there's a point fielder right close to the batter too. Just for that. Good captaincy by Baig.
Yeah, this is very good captaincy. Just attacking the tail ender. They don't want to get any more runs, to concede any more runs. Just keeping Uttam onto the non-strikers end and going hard on the tail ender.
Yeah, and by the approach or the footwork of Bipin, we can tell that he's just moving away from the wickets. So that fielder at gully and short point will come into play.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the short ball. I'll pay money to bowl a Yorker there. Again, no foot movement whatsoever. Just put his back onto the ball.
Yeah, I wonder what Uttam was thinking. He gave away 6 deliveries for Bipin to face Zishan. I think the idea should have been take a single on the second last or the last delivery of the previous over and face maximum deliveries of Zishan himself, because he has a better chance of surviving.
Yes, he's well set on 47 of 67. He should have done that, but just 3 balls to cope up with for Bipin Rao. Almost a cotton ball or a short point coming there. It's all happening.
Absolutely. There were 2 fielders placed for this shot and it fell right between them. Luck is on your side, Bipin. Make use of it. Have a look at that. It was well directed. Again, a leg side-ish a little, I would say. It was very close. Maybe a touch towards the off stump or the middle off stump will do better for Zishan.
Yeah, I think he's getting the ball to move in. I think he's getting a bit of a reverse swing there, Zishan. Again, brutal delivery. Bipin Rao is just surviving there.
Yeah, why not have him? Give him a helmet. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Give him a helmet. Have him at short leg. Or sit him it up, they say.
Yeah, just fielding right under the nose of the batsman.
Now they've got it right. Right in front of him. Expect that. Can he double bluff? Can he go for the Yorker? Because that's what we expect from fast bowlers to do. 1 slip, 1 gully, 2 fielders right on left of the batter. Yep, bowl him. Double bluffing him. He had the 2 fielders set for it. Bowled the fuller one. That's a brilliant spell of bowling. 5 for Zishan in the first game. What a wonderful bowling spell.
Absolutely brilliant. He set up the batsman so well, bowled those bouncers into the body, and this time around bowling a fuller delivery. The ball still swinging away from the right-hander, completely beaten Bipin. Off stump, knocked off the ground.
Yeah, that was on the card. That was brilliant planning by Pakistan side. They had all the fielders around him, got him ready for the shorter one, bowled a fuller one, and got the man. 8th wicket down. You might have to see there. Third umpire again in action. This time for maybe have a look at that.
Extra effort by Zishan there. Has he stepped over the line? It's very hard to see off that angle.
The batter is going nowhere. Still there. Zishan has to be very unlucky to have missed out on a fifer. Still has got overs to do, but still waiting.
Yeah, that was an effort ball, no doubt about it. Bit of pace. He set up the batsman very nicely, bowled short balls. This angle would show it. Yeah, I think the first impact is behind the line. Yes, you can see there.
Absolutely. And then he dragged his foot over the line. But at this point, this is where it matters. The first impact is definitely behind the line. But third umpire has to make the decision. He's the man in charge.
Yes, just to see that, is there an impact in this position? Is there an impact of the soul behind the line? That's the big question.
Tough one, being a third umpire. And you have to make, yes, he's given it out. That's a fifer. Zishan thoroughly deserved it. He was very close of bowling a no ball, but all is well. That ends well for him. He's bowled beautifully, brave bowling, and he's been rewarded with 5 wickets in his 8 overs, just giving away 15 runs.
Exceptional bowling by Zishan there. 8 overs, 15 for 5, his figures. Nepal in deep trouble, 128 for 8.
It would be interesting to see if Beg, the captain of Pakistan, still persists with Arafat Minhas, or he bring back his ace bowlers, fast bowler, as Subhash Bhandari is the new man in.
Yes, Subhash Bhandari, 8 wickets down for Nepal. Look at Uttam Thapa Magar still there, stranded at the non-striker's end on 47. Now he's going to take the strike. I think he's going to go after the bowling.
Maybe he's persisting with Arafat Minhas. Maybe bring back Ubaid Shah. Wrap it up quickly. Wide. Why give extra easy runs?
Yes, this was not a good ball by Arafat. The ball going down to the leg side, and it was not full delivery as well. This one better.
Yeah, you just get a feeling that Uttam is quite comfortable against the spinners. The way he's moving around, the footwork has been spot on. That is why I was of this opinion that maybe just bring back Ubaid, just get it done. That's as simple. Because this will give him time to stay. And if he gets a single on the second last or the last delivery, he will be the one facing Zishan for the next over.
And the last ball that he got an inside edge, he didn't take a single, swinging outside the off stump, getting that edge. Good fielding effort there in the deep. 2 runs taken by these 2 batsmen. An overthrow, going for the third. Sloppy field work there by Pakistan under 19 team.
Yeah, that's poor backing up. Tayyib Arif did a great job at third and gave away 3 runs, which will bring up the 50 for Uttam. Fantastic inning. Against a run of play when the wickets were falling in front of him, he stayed there. He stayed there for his team, for his country, and completed his 50.
Yeah, he stayed there like a rock. Like we all say, Rahul Dravid, the wall of Indian cricket team. That is how Uttam Thapa Magar stayed for the under 19 Nepal team. Flicked away off his pads. Easy single for Subhash. Gets off the mark.
Yeah, maybe Saad Beg is thinking how to complete the quota of the bowlers because he has used 5 bowlers. But if you bowl your fast bowlers now and see what happens by the last few overs, because if they can get them out, which they can, because this is easy. These are easy, Beg. He'll just ease it for 1. Just milk it towards onside for 1.
Very good batting by Uttam Thapa Magar. Reaching to his 50 and just rotating the strike. If Subhash can keep this out, yes, he sure does. Behind the ball, 39 gone, Nepal 134 for 8.
one name stands out. That's Zishan. He's there for 5 times. He's taken a fifer in the very first game of ACC Men's Under-19 Asia Cup. That will do wonders for his confidence, starting off this campaign with a fifer. That is the reason Nepal are 134 for 8.
Yeah, his confidence will be much bigger than when the big games are coming up against India and Afghanistan. The Pakistan under-19 team, they're off to a very good start in the first game here. 134 for 8 Nepal.
Yeah, change in bowling. Zishan took a fifer and he's been replaced by Amir, who's also bowled beautifully. 7 overs, 12 runs, 1 wicket. Runs, just 1. Still swinging for Amir. It's a good sign.
Yeah, Uttam Thapamagar turned down the single there. I think that's a very good decision. He wants to play the remaining as much as he can. That is why he sent back Subhash.
Yeah, I thought he's running because he took few steps and then realized that there is Subhash on the other end. That's smart cricket.
Yes, he turned down the single there. He wants to take the load of the strike from now on. He's the man who's in form, who's well set, let it go outside the off stump. Amir has been very good initially when he started off with the new ball. 7.2 overs, 1 for 12 his figures so far. It has been a morning of Pakistan under 19 team.
Absolutely, from the ball 1. Even before that, at the toss. Has to be a wide. It is. Trying too hard. It happens when your fellow fast bowler gets a fifer using the same length. Sometimes you tend to forget your own strengths. You go by that strength.
I would love to see Amir come round the wicket and attack the stumps of Uttam Thapamagar, the set batsman. He'll play his shots, no doubt about it. But change your angle, come right to the batsman.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful bowling. Lots of gap between pad and pad. That's only what is required for a quality bowler like Amir.
Yeah, played it outside the line. There was, like you said, Ali, there was a big gap between bat and pad. I think the ball moved slightly into the right-hander.
In the air, oh, just falling short of the fielder. Just falling short of the fielder.
This is very interesting. Was that a slower delivery or the ball stopped on Uttam? It's very interesting. Is the pitch wearing out?
Yeah, lots of grass on the pitch. Oh, this time he's taken it. Beautiful catch. Great reflexes by Amir. It's never easy on your own bowling when you've got pace and it was hit hard. And some reflexes shown by Amir getting the wicket, the big wicket of Uttam.
Exceptional catch again. The fielding has been outstanding by the under-19 Pakistani boys. It's very hard on a follow-through of a fast bowler to bend down and take a catch which was hit hard. A very good innings come to an end. Thapa made 51 of 76 with including 2 sixes and 3 fours.
Yeah, fighting inning. Ideally for Nepal it would have stayed, it would have been better, but what a catch, what an effort. Great reflexes.
That's extremely hard for a fast bowler, a tall fast bowler, to go down with a timed ball to take a catch. Extremely well done.
It's 135 for 9 Nepal.
Akash Chand is the last man in for Nepal, a right-handed batter. Can Amir finish it off in this next ball?
A slip, a gully in place, just for the reason you mentioned. Good bowling, and good batting too. We just let it go to the wicket keeper. 40 overs gone. 135 for 9, Nepal. Couple of wickets for Amir. Ubaid getting one. Ali Asman getting one. But it's just been one man. Mohammad Zishan has got his first fifer in the first game of ACC's Men's Under-19 Asia Cup. What a start to this tournament. And he's announced himself. I'm sure rest of the teams will have a look at this spell. And they will be frightened.
Yes, a fifer in the first game of the ACC Men's Under-19 Asia Cup. Slow through the air by Arafat. Now these two batsmen, what are they going to do? Are they going to just play it around? Or they should just try to smash some out of the ground?
Yeah, the trouble is, both are the tail enders. There is no recognized batter playing that he would take the strike or go big. But I would say, just wait for the delivery. Oh, spin. Because if you get out, it's not gonna make a difference. But if you stay there, get the maximum runs. Try to play maximum overs.
A touch less than 10 overs left. Try to play that out. That is what the spectators are saying. That is what the message is coming from the dugout of the Nepal team. To play the whole 10 overs.
They're like the coach outside, the crowd of Nepal. They've come in few numbers, but they're very vocal. And I'm glad that I've got you alongside me. You'll just translate me whatever they're saying, so I can understand.
No, actually they're saying just play the full 50 quota of overs. That's smart bowling, quicker through the air. That was an armour bowled by Arafat.
They surely will be disappointed by this performance of Nepal batters. 136 for 9. Oh, good run. Oh, good run. They realize there's a big man. That's a good run. Smart cricket by these two. It's always important to pick your fielder, to realize which fielder is standing where.
Yeah, they should do this. Take singles, just frustrate the Pakistani fielders. Again, behind the ball and defending that ball. 41 gone, Nepal 137 for 9.
I think that's where the disappointment is. Just one partnership of 68. Other than that, the second best has been 15 runs between Arjun and Akash. That's where Nepal has struggled to build up those partnerships.
Yes, apart from the 68-run stand between Uttam and Dipesh Karnel, none of the partnerships seems to be very good. Only 15 after that, the highest. This is where when Nepal did not do very well in the middle overs, in the initial stages, but the middle overs when Dipesh and Uttam were batting, pitched outside the leg stump.
Yeah, he's looking to wrap it up in this over. Ahmed bowling up to the batter. And that's the right way to bowl. Because if you bowl length deliveries, tail-enders have this habit of smashing it or flat batting it. But if you bowl up to them and the ball is swinging, it gets tougher.
Yes, I would really love to see Amir come round the wicket again. A good, smart, sharp bumper. One for the over.
Typical fast bowler's reply. This is where Pakistani bowling have been very good. Once you have pace behind you, everything gets easy because you can scare the batters out, which Zishan did.
Yeah, this was a good running between the wickets by these two batsmen. Well left, being a tail-ender, that's very well done.
Absolutely, just watching the ball till the end, until it went to the keeper's hand. That's a proper batter's technique, I tell you. Watching the ball till the end.
Yeah, just to bat the whole 50 overs, they need to stay there and they need to score runs as well. No point just blocking the ball. This is good coming round the wicket. Amir, just attack the stumps. He's a tail-ender. If you miss, I hit. That is what you should apply on your bowling. Come round the wicket, attack the stumps. Just one wicket remaining.
Absolutely. You have more options to get a wicket. If you're coming from this angle, the ball tailing in will hit the pads or the stumps. If it moves away, you have every chance of getting that edge too with that angle.
Cross-batted shot, but straight to the bowler. These guys have survived till now. 8 overs still remaining after this ball. Can Nepal play those overs? That's the big question.
It's going to be very tough. Very tough. Good bouncer. On target. And well negotiated too by Subhash. 42 gone. It's 137 for 9. As we have a look at that bouncer. Good direction. If this, as they say, ball it towards the helmet.
Now 137 for 9 after 42. Pakistanis have taken wickets in regular intervals to put the brakes on the Nepal innings so far. Great back into the attack. And 7 overs, his 2 spells previously. Was a full one. And now chance here, direct hit. Oh, definitely would have had him. But a brilliant piece of fielding at short mid wicket.
Well, the last pair of Akash and Subhash bringing in some resistance. There was a yes, there was a no. And then maybe a better throw. He picked up the ball and then he turned around 360. And probably that's where he lost some time. In direct his chances, you need to be on the money without wasting even a moment. 138 for 9, 42.1.
And definitely the 2 tail enders showing some grit out there, putting up a fight, not giving the wicket cheaply, putting a price on their wicket. This is what you like to see, the courage, the grit. Not easy facing as a tail ender. The fast bowler is running in, probably bowling close to 130, 135. Putting a price on the wicket, this is something that many coaches would do for a tail ender, and it's good to see. Slow ball this time, neatly played.
Very interestingly stated there, putting a prize on your wicket. And both these guys, yes, they haven't really got too many runs on board. The partnership is just off 3 runs. They've played in excess of 3 overs together. And I reckon this is something that will help them to not just create a partnership, but also frustrate the opposition bowlers and induce some mistakes.
Now trying to get the last wicket, Pakistan doing everything that's possible. Disciplined attack so far. The 3 quicks, the 2 left arm spinners, all have chipped in regular intervals. And now it's all about finishing up the the job what they took up after winning the toss, bowling first.
Does get a little frustrating if you are a fast bowler who's toiled in hard through the day. Bangs it short, will be called a wide. We're talking about that yes, it does get frustrating that you've been toiling hard, you've been bowling really hard, coming in from almost 30 yards, steaming in, bowling a rank quick ball, and all the batter does is just bring the bat down and play it back to you.
There's nothing more frustrating than seeing the tail ender putting up a fight, and especially to rubbing salt into the wound is that his tail ender scores runs. That will make your life as a fielding captain a miserable one. Now down the leg side probably. It's a good decision by Pragit Ramukkala, the umpire from Sri Lanka. The tail in towards the right-hander bats.
Yeah, we'll get some runs as well. A very good call. There was a persistent appeal on that by Ubaid. He shouted, turned around, looked at the umpire, squatted. Probably would have done 3 push-ups as well. But the umpire was unmoved. 140 for Nepal. In a much better situation as compared to what they started off with.
Nice clipped away towards fine leg. Trying hard, Ubaid Shah, but no luck in this over. 43 gone, 141 for 9.
$141 for 9 after 43 overs. 3.28 the run rate. Extras 18. Now that is something the coaches will be talking to the bowlers. Not a good sight when you see extras almost as the 3rd or the 4th highest run scorers on the board.
That's something that you like to minimize as much as possible. Huge appeal. Oh, it's a close one. And this is sloppy by the Pakistani fielders. It's not the first time free runs are being gifted. ABW? Probably going down the leg side.
Well, yeah, just probably a thought of putting some extra pressure. The batter was caught a little unaware. Directed maybe would have had some chances, but no backing up. Everyone was excited, maybe hoping and anticipating that the umpire would raise his finger. Not to be so. Amir.
Getting behind the line again. It's Akash who's faced 14 deliveries, just the 1 run. But what he has done really well is to put his body in line and make sure that the wicket is not being given easily. Can they get that psychological 150? Yes, it may not seem big runs on the board, but still those little psychological things can have an effect in the end. Nicely bowled again by Amit, digging it short.
You're right when you say a psychological advantage. They were 46 down. They were 46 runs on board when they were 5 wickets down. Top 5 gone into the hut. At one point in time, sitting here, I was hoping that the Nepalese boy put up a fight and bring the score at least over 100. And they've done well. 142 is respectable as compared to where they started off from. But they would love to see a lot more than what they've got on board right now.
As we know, these are little targets. They may not be, seems bigger for bigger teams, but this is where the minnows should learn as soon as possible to get to the next level. And I think these youngsters have done decent level, as you correctly said. At once upon a time, I thought 100 runs would be a magic, but in the end they've done well. And 149, and now we're talking about a 150, not 100. Beautifully bowled, very impressive. I mean, just 1 delivery to finish his quota and just given away 13 runs, predominantly bowling that nagging line and length just outside the off stump.
Nagging is the word, yes. Doesn't give the batter enough width to go and play his shots. Neither are these deliveries good enough for the batter to leave and let go into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. It makes you do something. Either you want to have that itch to play that shot, or to try and go for the pull, the cuts. And he goes for one. Is there a chance to field it? Oh, good piece of fielding. Couple of runs will be added. A couple of runs to the last delivery, and that is the end of a fabulous spell of Amir. 10 overs for him, 15 for 2. Nepal 144 for 9.
.53 deliveries. That's how impressive Amir Hassan has been. The last ball is probably the only stroke was attempted by a batsman to go over the top of the inner ring. A good old ugly swipe by the tail ender. Quite effective to pick up 2 runs here. A decent bit of fielding as well by Azan at deep square leg. Saved 2 runs for Pakistan. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just a page of a delivery.
The stat that you mentioned a while back, 53 deliveries bowled by Amir in his 10 overs, which is 53 out of 60. Only 7 scoring deliveries. It's a little bit over 10%. That's incredible stat for any bowler at any level, isn't it?
Absolutely. There's no second thought about it. You mentioned about the little things. But fast bowler bowling just outside the off stump, bouncing through, the wicketkeeper carrying it, capturing it, chest eye or the head eye. Those are the little things that give you self-satisfaction. Similarly, as a bowler in ODI cricket, as well as T20 cricket, when you bowl dot deliveries, that is a satisfaction. I think the 3 quicks of Pakistan today have just done that, keeping really simple, doing the basics right, and attacking in that corridor rather than trying to be too nasty.
And have been fairly successful too. Just trying to push the ball away from the body. 144 for 9. This pair has scored 9 runs together. But more than just those 9 runs in absolute, it is about the time they're spending in the center. It's about the time they're making the Pakistani fielders spend under the sun. And that is also a statement that these 2 last batters are putting out. That, hey, we are not here to give up whatever little opportunity we've got. Played it in a very awkward fashion away from the body. Probably the aim was to ensure that the ball doesn't hit his body, and got a run in bargain.
Yeah, that's a nasty one. Never raise it. A rib breaker. Nasty, but quite effectively played down towards fine leg for a single. Any better if you ask. Just play the game professionally. That's one area you like to negate. The ball trying to get your armpit or the rib cage or the bouncer whistling past your left ear as a right hander. The worst ones to see and worst ones to face.
Wide down the leg side. Where you have as many chest guards as you want to deploy. That impact on the chest guard as well hurts you enough. And more than physically, psychologically puts you away for the next at least 2 to 3 deliveries, because you're constantly thinking about that ball that came in and hit you in the rib.
The masters keep saying it's very important to play the ball, watch the ball, play the ball. Don't play the bowler, or know the reputation. Beautifully played and gets a hand on it. Feel that bit on. Definitely saved 2 runs. It was bounded and all over it. It's a good shot. Just trying to play through mid-wicket and square. Got the timing right, but unfortunately for Akash, mid-on fielder, valiant attempt and saved 2 runs.
Yep. Putting in the effort. We've been talking about the Pakistani fielding from the very beginning of the day. the effort they've been putting out in the field, putting their bodies behind the ball, not relaxing one bit. These are those little areas of dissatisfaction for a fast bowler. These balls could have been wicket-taking balls. 45 gone, 148 for 9. Fall of wickets there for Nepal. Lost their first wicket on 10, but look at the cluster there. 25, 33, 43, 46. That's how wickets fell. Then there was a good partnership of almost 50 odd runs. And then again, there was a stutter. So barring that one big partnership of almost 40 odd runs, Nepal hasn't really been able to stitch a partnership that would create some differentiation on the scorecard that we see today.
Mainly because of Mohammad Zishan, Shamil Amir and Ubaid Shah. They made all the batters' life pretty hard and uneasy and sometimes nasty as well. And this guy, just warming up, has picked up 5 wickets, given away 15 runs in 8 overs. Absolutely impressive.
A good start to his campaign here. Zishan. Starts off with a wide one. Fast bowlers, aren't they like diesel engines? They take time to warm up.
After 30, it becomes a diesel. When you're 18, 19, it's like super petrol. Probably 97, 98, you just warmed up, you wanted the ball in your hand. When you reach 28, 30, you know, the wheels are falling off. That'll be hard. When the captain signals at you that you're going to bowl, especially if you had bowled one spell and had to come back and trying to get your body warmed again and get body to react to the next spell, that's the hardest part. And at 18, 19, you'll bowl quick in your sleep.
And that's what we've seen with the Pakistan fast bowlers. They've been bowling quick, they've been bowling on the money. They are modern day cricketers. The lines of recoveries have been so quick as compared to maybe about 10, 15 years back. A back injury would have curtailed. There's a shout there. The umpire's not interested. One for the over will be called.
There's this good bouncer targeting the left ear of the right hander. Quite awkwardly played. In the end, no damage done. Speaking about the recoveries for the fast bowlers, I know a few names who have retired since they don't want to do any ice baths. So that's how it goes. The modern generation. This is taking a look at the previous delivery. Should have been a white call. Is that the first delivery then? Probably the second one was in the batsman's arc, which any batsman don't want to have. And don't like it. And this time giving himself from room, going over mid-off, quite effective. And the field at mid-off does the fielding. Does not like it, does not prefer it. Subhash.
Well, I think there was a little bit of lazy running between Subhash and Akash. Could have been 3 there. Or rather, should have been 3. That's a longer side of the boundary. The fielder took forever to reach the ball. But I reckon Subhash was in awe of that shot that he played and wanted to watch the ball run away towards the fence. Can't blame him.
Oh, typical fast bowler's reply. And all of a sudden, 3 deliveries before, that bounce has made Subhash's life not easy. The next 2 deliveries, giving himself from room. The previous one, going for 2 runs. And this, even before the ball was delivered, he was trampling the leg umpire's feet, just like exposing the entire stumps.
151, Nepal crossing the 150 mark. Psychologically, they'll be happy. Mind you, I reckon the bigger battle is still there to play all 50. Moving away from the line of the ball, opening the face of the bat. Get a single there. The runs are accruing, but I tell you, these two batters are definitely looking like they'll take Nepal to the 50 over mark.
The early signs of in this partnership, it's quite evident that these two players are going to put up a fight. Did the hard work initially, now reaping the rewards. 38 deliveries among the two batters have faced. 13 runs, 13 vital runs I should say, been added to the scoreboard. Slow ball this time. Nicely disguised by Zishan, but nicely played as well by Akash. 46 gone, 152 for 9.
.152 for 9 in 46. 4 more overs to go in the innings. And 4 more overs for this pair of Subhash and Akash to toil it out. And what do we have lined up tomorrow? The home side, UAE will take on Bangladesh. And that's going to be at the ICC Academy Oval 1. The Group B match number 3 and match number 4. At the same venue, where we're calling this one from, Sri Lanka will take on Japan.
It's good to see Japan in this tournament. It will be a tough ask for those players who don't have the exposure of getting exposed for big opponents, but Sri Lanka will be looking forward to that encounter. Try and win the game, start with the winning momentum I should say. And the group of death is definitely what we are commentating at the moment. Group A, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Nepal. That's going to be humongous, especially the Academy 1. India-Afghanistan is going on. And the India-Pakistan big one coming up in 2 days' time. That will be a very good one as well on a Sunday. Good crowd is expected for that. And overall, I think this is a nice concept. Asian Cup, under-19s, going out there, battling out each other with the World Cup looming. Brilliant for all the teams' preparations.
Absolutely. Asia Cup, a step away from the World Cup, also helps in preparation for the Asian sides. Arafat, meanwhile, has been doing well. Consistent line lengths. No errors whatsoever. Yes, has been taken for runs. But has done exceedingly well. Dot ball to end the over. 47 gone. That went off rather quickly. 152 for 9.
Just the 5 ball has been used. Beg, the captain of Pakistan, to have bowled out Ubaid Zishan and Arafat to finish off one massive partnership which was scored 68 runs. Very impressive. Apart from that, not much to speak about. But all in all, it's impressive that the tail end is putting up a fight and not giving their wicket easily or cheaply to the opponents. Oh, tell you what, Akash is not going to enjoy that. And the next ball, fasten your seatbelts. Something is going to happen.
Well, yeah, after he ducked, he did look at the umpire and was probably expecting it to be a wide. The umpire said, "Champ, carry on." And that's what he will have to do. Akash 5 of 22. He's facing some high quality music from Zishan.
Bowled him. This time a slow delivery as expected. Something was going to happen after that bouncer, which was spot on. targeting the batch. Zishan, who picked up 5 wickets before this, ends up with a very impressive figures of 6 for 19 and made sure Nepal are bundled out, all out for 152.
Well, yeah, the dream of playing all 50 has not been realized as a beautiful delivery, a well-guided slow one, ensured that the last Nepalese wicket has been taken. This is last pair who put in some real good fight, 17 runs. This partnership has enabled Nepal to go past the 150 mark, 152 on board. Started off rather poorly with Tilak going on 7, Akash 6. Dev did open his account, but Arjun and Uttam then did put in a little partnership, and then Dipesh came in to support Uttam. A good 68-run partnership between these two before Bishal, Bipin, Subhash and Akash all put in a little bit extra to try and be over the extra mark. But well, I can tell you, extras have been the third highest scorers in the day. Ending the day at 152 in 47.2 at 3.21. That's how it's been for Nepal.
Bowling for Pakistan, very impressive everyone, especially number 3 bowler Mohammad Zishan, 9.2 overs, 19 for 6, as well as Amir, who bowled his quarter of 10 overs, just giving away 15 runs. Everyone chipping in the right occasions. Only disappointing fact of the Pakistan attack was the extras number was 21, which is the 4th highest scorer in the innings.
So well, this is what it is. The visuals from the ICC Academy, oval number 2. When we come back from the break, Pakistan will require 153 runs of 50 overs to win this very first encounter of theirs against Nepal.
Foot pushing, no foot pushing.